Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be another segment of Behind the Reviews in which I talk about a certain topic, and today we're gonna talk about doing a review in a different language. Now, the previous one I made about Vegeta kind of created some concerns for some of my viewers. Some think that I'm changing the format, some think that we're actually not quite sure what that is, think it's a foreign language, and they just flipped out on it, which I find odd. Alright, so for those who are not familiar with the language, Tagalog is the main dialect of Filipinos, and I am a Filipino. I still have that accent in the way I talk. Some people picked it up, and yeah, it's just part of who I am. I was born and raised in Philippines, and I migrated here a little over a decade ago. It took me a little while to get more familiarized with the English. But the good thing is, while I was in Philippines, they teach English as a second language, which greatly helped me transition when I was here, since I can already read and say certain things in English. Just that I don't know, for some weird reason, in Philippines, we use the language a bit differently, or we're taught like a different way of saying English. Here in US, there's a lot more slang and just a lot more pretty much another way of saying things. Let me put it that way. And also back then, I just remember I had to pause and I have to wait for my translator in my head to put it in English and say it. It took a little while to pretty much talk the way I'm doing right now, just pretty much saying what I have. The idea is right away in English. I don't have to kind of translate it. So, I am Filipino. And that video is pretty much just for fun. It kind of rooted from a Facebook group. Some of you already know Kay. He does Robot Damashi. And he's a fellow Filipino who lives here in the US. And for some weird reason, I thought maybe I should do another Filipino review or Tagalog review, kind of represent of my roots. I came from Philippines, and there hasn't been much Tagalog reviews out there. And there's a lot of Filipinos. We're everywhere. And actually, you might notice that there's a lot of Filipino reviewers in YouTube, especially within our hobby. But just to make things easier for everyone, we use English, since English is commonly used worldwide. Although I'm pretty sure there's other languages out there, but it just makes it easier if we use English. And also for obvious reason, while doing that review, I kind of struggled because there are certain words in English that is not translated well in Tagalog. And it's kind of like that language barrier. Like, there's certain things that we have like several words for it on a certain language, and there's only one on another language, and vice versa. So it's a little difficult. And there are certain concepts that is here in the United States but not in Philippines. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. And for those who are bilingual or trilingual, or you can speak 7 languages, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, that particular video is just for fun. And it's actually a little bit tedious to do, since I have to make the English subs just for those who are just curious what I'm saying. And it's kind of like watching a Japanese sub, or an English sub Japanese anime, for that matter. Yeah, it takes a while, since I have to pause, translate, put in the right time. And I put it as an annotation as opposed to a hard sub, since some of you already know the language, and it just makes it a lot easier to just watch it without the English subs. I don't know if that makes sense. Unfortunately, it does not work for iOS. I think you have to use your computer or PC to watch it with annotations. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I just want to share that aspect of my reviews, and from time to time I do something crazy. Just kind of break out the monotony of the usual reviews. My review style is always been the same, which always been it's what works. And changing it, I've tried changing it a couple of times, and within the limitations of what I can do, I've hardly edit my reviews other than basically concatenating the videos or merging the video clips together. That's it. I mean, I can cut out certain things, but I can't really make something flashy. And I just want to keep it simple. I think the main highlight of the review is the figure, and I just don't want to sugarcoat certain things. It is what it is. And hopefully that kind of makes sense for some of you. Anyways, I just want to keep this a discussion. If you have any concerns, let me know. But again, I might do those reviews once in a while, but it's not gonna be a regular thing. It takes time to make those reviews. Anyways, that's about it. I'll be reviewing the Firm Arms Vulture Kai, or Vulture Custom, the brown one here, in a bit, and tune in for that. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.